Hey guys, time once again for Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. I'm Nye, and we are in... I forget the name of this place. In the end of the world? Something like that? Okay, so, we've completed the first run through this area. We have completed this, starting zone, which has a bunch of invisible walls, and requires us to go from that island over there to this big cloud over here. It's time for us to move on. We are, gradually making our way out. And we are drawing inexorably towards the final boss. What do I have to fight? Okay, it's another behemoth. Okay, that's fine. So we're getting very close to the final boss. It's only a couple of zones away. I forget, it has been a ridiculous long time since I've actually beaten this game. I think I only... Well, I've started the game a couple times. It's been probably a good number of years since I've actually done an actual complete run. So, I'm not going to say I'm going in blind at this point, because I am certainly not doing that. But I may not remember everything from this point onwards, so I might be surprised by a couple of things. But I do know that just before the absolute final boss, there will be a save point that I will be using, because once I reach where the final boss is, that's when I'm going to start going back and doing all the optional content. For instance, we still have to do, we have to mess around with that book. I forget if I've said what that book actually is. But we have to go back and we have to mess with the book with all the torn pages that we have. Oh, yeah, got some more Calcum. Nice. Gotta go deal with that. I have 3 optional bosses to take care of and multiple, I think there's 2 Colosseum matchups that I have to do. And I have to do a lot, and I do mean a lot, of synthesis work. Okay, this area probably would be difficult to traverse if you didn't have Glide. Yeah, Donald's got a point. Dive into the most dangerous place, and that's where we're going to find Ansem. So this place would actually, as I said, it would actually be difficult if you didn't have Glide. But because you have Glide, there's nothing in this place matters. It really doesn't. You don't have to worry about it at all. It is a very up and down area, but because because we're at the top, we can just jump down and not care. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm on the lookout for chests. Because there will be a couple of things inside the chest that I'm going to want. I see a couple around here. See that one right down there. I just want these chests for a couple of reasons. They have a couple of good items in there for me, and they might have synthesis items. They also, of course, contain useless stuff like Ultima G in that one, which... You guys know how I feel about gummy ships. I don't care. Why am I sliding downwards? I don't want to slide downwards. I want to be up. Damn it, now I've got to climb back up. And that is actually a pain in the ass. Got another chest over here. Let's go grab that. What's that going to contain? Ace and a G, so more gummy ship stuff that I don't care about. There was another chest on the far side of this area. How often do you see me shimmy in this game? Shimmying along this ledge. Let's see. There was another chest in this general vicinity. Is it up there? Yeah, it's up there. Okay, can I jump up here? Good. Let's go grab this one. I think this might be the final chest that I have to worry about. And that gives me a Haste G. None of which I actually care about. I think the Haste G actually gives you boost, but I really couldn't care less. I really don't care. Let's drop. Nope, drop. Down. Down, Sora. I want to drop. Oh, hey, look, there's another chest. I might be missing stuff. Don't care. At this point, I have reached the point where I'm basically at 100% completion in terms of what a chest could possibly hold for me. I've gotten... pretty much every Keyblade, and chests wouldn't have Keyblades at this point anyways. We've gotten all 101 Dalmatians. At this point, the important thing is the optional bosses, that optional content, and so that's what I'm aiming for right here. I do believe the thing I need to do is I need to jump into that light right there, which I'm currently unable to do because I am too low, so I might need to climb up a little bit. So let's go over here. Yeah, having high jump and having glide makes things like this a lot easier than it otherwise would be. Let's go ahead and put a save in here. Now, unfortunately, I had to leave my PS2 on while I went off to work. So, while it was fairly accurate as to how much playtime we had previously, at this point it is no longer accurate. You need to remove some 9 hours or so from the current playtime to point out exactly where we are. We should be at about, 2440-ish. Of course, it's not going to remain, even that's not going to remain accurate for long, because I'm going to be grinding a lot, so, you know, at best, just look at the playlist, see exactly how much time I've spent. Okay. We have reached the next areas. I don't particularly enjoy this area, because I think this area is just, it's needlessly confusing about what they actually want you to do. It just, you step into these lights and you have to take care of each of these beacons. But it's needlessly confusing. What happens is each of these beacons has you return temporarily to one portion of the game that you have gone to in the past. So this obviously is Traverse Town. And you return to that area and you have a fight with enemies you would have found in that area, essentially. And just to, I guess it's just to, you know, I am master of all that I survey, I guess, is what they really want us to be showing here. Okay, let's kill this guy. So just, I think every world has one of these. Which is not necessarily a good thing, because some of the world's going to be very boring. There will also be a world that we will see here that I have not even gone to yet. But didn't I just fight this wave? Yeah, so this area gonna be kind of boring, just because, again, we've seen all this before. These are areas we've seen before, enemies we've fought before, countless times. Goofy got AP up and learned MP Haste, which is wonderful. But I'm still waiting for Donald to gain Lucky Strike. That's what I really want to see from him. Let's go ahead and open this. It's going to give me a Brave Warrior. I think we have already had that, actually. Yep, we now have 2 of them, which increases max HP by 3 and strength by 1. Unfortunately, I need to get something to replace the Master Earring. Let's see. Donald, I don't need you to do anything. So the Brave Warrior would reduce Goofy. Right, you know, Goofy, he's kind of... He's in a good place right now, you know? There's very little, I'll do that. Sure. That's just strength, right? Okay, let's do the Raven's Claw, because that's actually a direct upgrade. Goofy's in a really good place right now in terms of equipment. He's got just excellent equipment for him. I, of course, have better equipment in general, but Goofy has a crap ton of HP. That's a ton of HP. I know it doesn't seem like much, just 81, we're playing an RPG, but that's a lot of HP on Goofy. Donald, I kind of wish that he was a little bit more powerful, but even Donald is okay. Those gray blocks prevent me from going anywhere else, so we're just going to walk back out, just like this. And that's going to take care of that, I believe. I think that's all I have to do here. I can't even remember if these lights are required or if they're... See, just this place is so confusing. I can't remember if the lights are required or if they're, you know, there's other chests in there for you to get. But we'll move on to the next one. And into this light. I think each one of them has a chest, so I think there's a reason that this should be Wonderland. Yep. It is my hope that we'll get some drops. Ooh, got the Wizard's Relic. I believe that is a weapon for Donald, which is kind of cool. I believe that's the weapon owned by these guys, by these Wizrobes here. We've got a shiny crystal. Awesome. I think I needed one of those. What did that drop off of? That might have dropped off the Wizrobe. So that was some good luck. Okay, let's get you out of here. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. That was exactly what I was hoping to see, is for us to go through these older levels that I haven't been to in a while, and get some of their rewards off of them. What does this contain? Ifrit's Horn. So I already have that, but I'm not going to be upset about that. Okay, Wizard's Relic. Very powerful staff, raises max MP by 2, doesn't quite have the same base damage. No, it does have the base damage to the Wisdom Staff, and better max MP, so we're going to give that to Donald. That will work just fine. Ifrit's Horn, which is max AP and defense. Okay, let me check abilities. Let's see. Sora has 3. Berserk boosts attack power when HP is critically low, but I don't really need that. What I want is Critical Plus, which increases the odds of dealing critical damage. That's really nice stuff. Now, Donald has 2 points. I'm going to give him Jackpot. Why not? And Goofy, I'm going to give him... Let's see. I want to give him MP Haste, because it gives him just a lot more ability to do stuff. Goofy's kind of nuts when he has MP Haste. So let's remove the Treasure Magnet and give him MP Haste. This is going to allow him... At this point, what I want to do, because Goofy, he's really powerful if you let him be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him MP Gift. So now what he gets to do is he gets to hand MP over to me and Donald when we need it. So that's pretty nice. So if me and Donald need MP, Goofy, who is not really an MP user, can just hand us MP for free, which is kind of cool. Okay, now we should be, in the Colosseum. Next will be Deep Jungle. The game doesn't, despite what you might think, the game doesn't keep track of in what order I just defeated stuff. It just says, okay, well, this is where we're sending you next. This is kind of the preferred order that the game wants you to defeat things, so ideally I should have gone Wonderland first, then Colosseum, then Deep Jungle, then Agrabah, then I think it's Agrabah, Monstro, Halloween Town, Neverland. But I did some things kind of out of order. Some by necessity, usually skipping boss fights temporarily to go do other stuff, so that way I could actually do those boss fights. Come on, come here. Come here, little bastard. I don't like these flying guys because they just dodge so much. Okay, where's that Weavern? There he is. So the Weavern's out of the way. Got another one of the gyrocopter dudes. Gives me a Spirit Gem. Awesome. I could really use that. And we got another one of these. So we did get the drop off the Wizard, so I'm kind of hoping we'll get the Genji Shield for Goofy soon. But, you know, that's not necessarily... it's not a guarantee. I'm just kind of hoping. Because it would be really nice to have that for him, because it's a really powerful shield. That I recall. I might be wrong. Can you come here? Thank you. Okay. Now we got this guy. Now, I don't see a treasure chest in this area. Which is kind of, there it is. It's hiding behind the statue. I can't remember... I know there's a pattern to what the treasure chests give you, but... This one gave me an Inferno Band. I want to say the pattern is just this was a leveled item at that time that you could only get one of, so now you have 2 of it, or something like that. If you'll notice, there is a new tournament listing over there, the Hades Cup. We'll be doing that once we complete our time in this particular world. Let's move on. Okay, so this should be Deep Jungle. Yep. It is, I will say, this area is... Oh, that's where you get power shards from. You get them from the monkeys. And they are dropping them like candy. Yes! I needed all of these. This is going to help with synthesis so much. I will say, it's kind of... I'm not going to say creepy, but it's a little unnerving to be in these places like this. These areas that I've been to so often in this game, and I know the music from these areas so well. And now we have this music here. Hey, give me back my money, bitch. Thank you. Give me back that power shard. Yeah, it's a little bit unnerving. Just to be here and to hear this music, you know? It's one of those... That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit at all. Which is probably the point. Now, we are getting a crap ton of power shards, so that should have me taken pretty well care of when it comes to synthesis with that particular substance. Got a Protera chain, but we don't need that. Let's see what's inside of this. Do I need to jump up here? Is that what I need to do? Yeah. Open that. Give me another White Fang. Okay. Was the White Fang considered to be any good? Is anybody still using that? Anybody want that? White Fang. That was slightly raises strength, defense, and max AP. Nah. So Goofy's out of MP, but he should be able to get MP back fairly quickly, especially when he gets hit. So he can just gift that to Donald, who can then use that to heal Goofy up again, and thus make a wonderful little loop. This should be Agrabah. And indeed it is. Now we got bandits. But yeah, the rate of which that synthesis items are dropping right now is actually pretty fantastic. I am incredibly happy with that, because that's going to stop me from having to farm all that much. But, you know, of course, that is why I chose in the first place to go with the shield, so I could get an early Lucky Strike. That is why I had the early Lucky Strike, specifically so I could get these early synthesis items. I think I have to go this way. Yeah, there's no area transition here like there normally would be. You just continue on in and keep fighting. Got some fat bandits here. I don't really need the, Ow. I don't really, need the, Blaze Gems these guys provide, but I'm certainly not going to say no to it if they're going to drop some. Okay, this guy's been knocked out. I don't know. Fat Bandits, they're a cool enemy type, but I kind of feel that large bodies got recycled a little bit too much in this game, and that it shouldn't have been quite as, it should have been recycled quite as much. Okay, but the normal bandits, you know, it's one of those, you know, large bodies get recycled and they get turned into fat bandits, and then, you know, these bandits get recycled and they get turned into the air pirates. Feels kind of weird. Come on, stop that. Okay, I'll tech for lots of EXP. Let's see if we can find the treasure chest. This one's going to be probably kind of hard to locate, just because there's a lot of up and down to Agrabah, so I got to actually sort of explore everywhere and see where did this... Okay, there's one. That gives me a Ray of Light, which I believe was one of the rewards from Agrabah itself. Okay, I'm not going to be able to go to Aladdin's area. I know that. That's going to be boarded off, just like all these other areas. You know, I'm not sure let's see. That's boarded off. That's boarded off. Yeah, I think I'm done here. I don't really like the whole being boarded off thing that Kingdom Hearts does. I feel it lacks ingenuity. There's so many ways to tell a player, do not go this way. Why just put boards in the way, you know? Returning to the desert will return us back to our tower, and now we can move on to the next one. Gradually making our way down. I think this is probably going to be Monstro. I'm pretty sure. And it is... No, it's Aquaria, okay. Or Atlantica. But that's cool. Yeah, I kind of, when I was talking about what this could be, I kind of forgot about Atlantica, actually, truth be told. Because Atlantica, when I think about memorable places in Kingdom Hearts, oddly enough, Atlantica does not... Oh, Frost Gem. I think I needed one of those. Atlantica does not... was that a Frost Shard? No idea. Atlantica does not make my list of memorable places in Kingdom Hearts. It really just doesn't. I'm not sure why. Just not up there with other places like Hollow Bastion and Halloween Town. Nope. What am I waiting to fight? This. This is what's causing me to wait. I hate to wait. Okay, you go away. Let me go open this up. Okay, guys, so we've spent a good 20 minutes working through the end of the world here. Can I have this? I would like to open this. Can I open this? There we go. We're going to continue working our way through here. Oh, that's an AP up. Now, that I will definitely use. I think I also have, I have a number of power-ups and a number of defense-ups. Awesome. And the AP up is definitely going to be useful for Sora. So, when I return, we will be continuing through the end of the world, gradually making our way towards a sub-boss and the final boss at the end. I will see you guys soon.